is nothing wrong with your television. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are now controlling the transmission. We control the horizontal and the vertical. We can deluge you with 1,000 channels or expand one single image to crystal clarity and beyond. We can shape your vision to anything our imagination can conceive. For the next hour, we will control all that you see and hear. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the deepest inner mind to the outer limits. Please stand by. The skeptic's world is a secure one, built on unshakable truths. But what happens when its foundation begins to crumble?
I told you. The guy was already waiting for me. He was covered in gasoline.
It's them. They're the ones. They did this to Stan.
Get that nut out of here.
No, listen to me. They're not who you think they are. I'm telling you the truth. Listen to me. I'm telling you the truth.
If we mock that which we do not understand, we may learn too late that the penalty for such arrogance is annihilation. Age of medical miracles, who shall live and who shall die, may be less a matter of chance than a matter of choice.
I couldn't believe it either. I had Vance check and double check that blood and tissue typing, and it's a perfect match.
Our inexorable march toward death defines our lives, giving meaning to our every waking moment. But how will it change us when our fate is taken out of God's hands and placed in our own? The longing for redemption can express itself in many forms. And sometimes, indeed, the greatest obstacle we face is found within our own conscience.
Before the parole board makes its determination, Mr. Black, do you have anything to add?
It is said that our lives are measured by what we leave behind. But for rich man and poor, the most valuable legacy of all is love. We denounce the bigotry of the past, secure in our own enlightenment. But if we were to encounter a race totally unlike our own, would we remain so pure of heart?
This is High Secretary Paul Kohler. My jet has been shot down somewhere southeast of Old Seattle. We need a rescue party immediately. Over. This is High Secretary Paul Kohler. We cannot wait till night. I repeat, we can't wait. We've been shot down by a surface-to-air missile. The Grell are all around us. Over.
With each new generation, hopes for a brighter future are rekindled. But until we shrug off the shackles of hatred, we will remain prisoners of our own ignorance. For all our medical advances, the human brain remains vast and largely uncharted. What revelations lie ahead for those who would explore this undiscovered country? And what unknown dangers will they encounter on their journey?
Keep going back to the animal trials. The results were so definitive. All of their brains, no matter how damaged, attempted to reroute neurological function around the damaged area. I'll bet there's another way out of here.
Our greatest achievements do more than heal the sick and give strength to the weak. They also lead us from the darkness to a place of hope and light. The burden of solitude is a mighty one, be it a lone voice echoing in the dark, or the cry of humanity in a desolate universe.
I did everything I could, Dave.
Finally, now.
Our lives are defined by our choices, paths taken, worlds explored. But once we commit, we can never go back and choose again. Or can we? When is something truly alive? When it shows an ability to think, or an instinct to survive? Or when it becomes afraid to die?
You're finished. Get up.
It was never in ship.
Do you think there are other humans like us?
There are 97 other chances.
We should find them.
We will one day. When we're ready.
Whether forged from metal or born of flesh, one simple need connects every form of life: the unquenchable thirst for freedom. Do our memories define our identity? If we are merely the sum of our experiences, what do we become if those experiences are lost?
How's he doing?
Well, his color's coming back. It looks like he'll be able to sleep it off.
Don't worry, Hope. This will only take a minute.
Don't do this. Please.
Considering how awful most of your memories are, I really think you should be thanking me. I'm just making the pain go away.
No, please, please don't do this.
Don't worry.
You won't remember a thing.
The same qualities that make each of us unique can also prevent us from changing who we are, even if it might be a change for the better. How well can we ever know our neighbors?
Ned!
Perhaps we might better ask, how well
Ned!
do we want to?
Ned!
Turned out Ned was right about getting me out of that place. Finally, I was cured.
It is said that our relationships deepen as secrets give way to truth. It may be, however, that there are some stones better left unturned. Man's empirical pursuit of science has often been at odds with his need for religious faith. But what happens when these two beliefs collide?
I am the light of the world!
In man's unending pursuit of salvation, the distractions of his science or his religion may be the very thing keeping him from his Creator. Even in the darkest corners of despair, there are glimmers of a light we call truth. But what if it is a light to which the rest of the world is blind?
Hey, Langford! You have to believe me. That thing is still out there.
I'm afraid that's not my concern anymore, Mr. York. I'm retiring.
What?
I'm going to America for my health. I shall escort Lady Ellen while she visits there. It's the land of opportunity.
No.
Don't worry. She'll hardly feel a thing.
The universe is a labyrinth so vast and mysterious that those who choose to plumb its depths may wind up lost forever. It is said that those who ignore the past are doomed to repeat it. But what dangers await those who cannot forget the past, those obsessed with reliving it?
I don't know why I bother.
Dad?
Huh?
Dad, there's someone I want you to meet.
My God in heaven. For a minute I thought, you see what old age does to you, huh?
Dad, look.
It's not possible. It's not.
Zeta?
The wounds of war run deep, cutting across generations. But there is always the hope of healing, so long as there are souls among us whose hearts are more full of love than hate. Buried deep within the heart of every conflict lies a territory known as common ground. But how do we summon the courage to seek out its borders?
Lass, walk the perimeter.
I'm always with you. I'm always with you.
Mommy? Mom?
Only with the realization that what we share with our enemy is greater than what divides us can peace ever be won. What makes us human? Is it our basic instincts or our noble aspirations? Are we slaves to our genetics or masters of our fate?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Basically, the question comes down to this. Can a few thousand years of civilization undo the work of countless millennia of evolution?
Perhaps we can never fully escape the animals we once were, but with our minds and our hearts, we can always fight to remain human. As we cocoon ourselves in the comforts that our expanding technology affords, are we insulating ourselves from the very things that make us human?
Open blinds.
Hey, is your August dead too, or what?
I don't even know your first name.
Alyssa.
Our survival as a species depends more on our trust of one another than of the machines on which we increasingly rely. We exist in time, moving forever forward through the moments of our lives. Moments which, once experienced, can never be relived. Or can they?
Dr. Crest? Is everything all right?
I could live with that.
What do you think happened to Glade?
I don't know. Maybe he's in another dimension. Somewhere out of the normal flow of time. Temporarily out of order, you might say.
We exist in time, moving forever forward through the moments of our lives. Moments which, once experienced, can never be relived. Or can they? From the time our earliest ancestors looked to the stars, we have wondered what secrets they held. But will we be ready when those answers are disclosed?
Well, I could see it in your face.
It is our nature to fear a dark purpose in that which we do not understand. But true evil may lie more in ignorance than in suspicion. Man creates laws to maintain the order of his world. But what happens when the laws of man defy the laws of nature?
How bad? See for yourself.
Dr. Seward would be proud.
The power of human emotion can neither be controlled by laws we create, nor confined by the will we impose. The longing for adventure and discovery burns in the heart of every child. But no drive is stronger than a child's need for a parent's love.
Is this it?
That's it. Open it. Open it.
Son.
Thanks, Dad.
It is said that love and truth walk hand in hand. But if the need is great enough, can we learn to love a lie? In a world where youth is valued more than wisdom, what will become of our elders?
guitar like that?
Cat out some nose.
Boy, not only stealing my licks, he's stealing my line. All right, let's take it on home.
Because I got a whole catalog of stuff you used to say to me.
And I believe I'm going to hear every bit of it again, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Serves me right.
It sure does. Now, come on, man, you stalling. Let's go back to the top.
All right.
The greatest lesson one generation can bestow upon the next is that reverence for the past ensures the future.
The madman is back in the house.
You got that right.
Some men lose themselves in war. Others find themselves.
What is this?
Just a little something new I dreamed up.
Sacrifice is not what we surrender, but what we ultimately gain. Is violence born in the heart or in the mind? If we must kill to protect ourselves, what will that do to our souls?
Hey, partner. I thought you were taking the rest of the week off.
Neither one of you. Better luck next time.
In the struggle between life and death, sometimes survival is not the only way to win.